Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ricky Puig. Ricky Puig. Kadiolu providing an outlet on that flank. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he was quick to react. Pogba. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Kadiolu. Now it's Ricky Puig. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Valverde. Still goalless at the moment. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top drawer. And Milan have the lead.
Bellingham really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Valverde could try cutting inside here. Pogba, nicely weighted ball. Chooses to go back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham gets a foot in here. And it's Zanetti. And this is Messi. Bale. Zanetti. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Messi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Messi. Bale. Looking for... There's the shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Zanetti crosses. Pogba.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Time and again they are repelled. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Kajolu.
Zanetti cuts it out. A nicely aimed pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. He's through here. That's a shade optimistic.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he shoots! Valverde. Safi Sali. Kajolu. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be one more.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Threads one in. Good take, and can he finish? That is special! Gareth Bale! A finish of true class! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Just so calm. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive...
Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. Threads one in. Now it's Bale. Tries to pass it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Massaro. Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Charge surely! David Beckham! An individual masterpiece!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's played in. Piqué clears it away. That has not gone well. Beckham. He has found the way through. An instinctive... Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Hullet. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. It's Bale! Off the post! Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Massaro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved. Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him. Beckham. And they can counter here. Zanetti. It's a throw-in. Beckham. And here's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thinks one through. And that is expertly dealt with. Modric can so cleverly bypass the press. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Chance for a shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. Zanetti. Modric. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. And the through ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Massaro. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's being shifted off it. Tchouaméni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Modric puts his foot on the gas. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he shoots! Oh, bang on target. And he cuts out the supply. Lazio are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham could try cutting inside here. Cannavaro clears. Nedved. Oh, well measured. And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's going right the way across. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. And this is Eto'o. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Messi finds himself offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely aimed pass. Well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lazio get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Maldini. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! Oh, that could cost them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Messi, foot in.
Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nicely shaped ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Driving through the middle. Van Nistelrooy! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well read, nice interception. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, easy pickings there. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Maldini. AC Milan could counter here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Messi. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that was very necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini receives it in a wide position.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Kaka. So it is still 0-0. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale. Oh, good chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gerrard, and here's Ibrahimovic. Kaká! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Beckham. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Van Dalton. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's loose, shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kaká. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Turns and goes back. And he shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Beckham to take it as usual. And the keeper beats it away. Beckham with the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gerrard. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. And this is Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan finding their passes. Milan have it back. Has a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates
shot at goal! And it's by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
He gets big! Outstanding save to keep that out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Zanetti. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. The ball goes in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi, driving through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking for options for movement. Going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Maldini. Beckham. Zanetti. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Numero 79, Cristiano Ronaldo. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And the danger is averted.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Now it's Nakata. Tries to pass it through. Thuram gets it clear. And here's Nakata. Some really good ball movement. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with that, he takes home the match ball. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are having a ball here. And he's only too happy to take that back.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Bergkamp. Again the flag's up.
Cambio di giocatori.
Borussia Dortmund making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Iniesta. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
And the
di
number on the
recupero.
board is 3.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. He's through. It's Bergkamp!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the
Viene
cake.
sostituito con il
It's a
numero
mighty
9,
effort!
Forlan.
And he's missed it. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. And time is up. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Piqué is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, Red, nice interception. Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Bale is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's the clearance. And that's been won straight back. It'll be a throw-in. No goals as yet. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Mateus. Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckham. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Oh, no joy this time.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's the throw. And it's Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Senna Wang is firing after that one. Bellingham. Threads one in. Vicious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Now that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. And his real chance! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 34 minutes is number 13, Gietzadok.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you do...
Chance, surely! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
Shapes to shoot! Keeper has taken decisive action. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, well played, well played. Referee's given a throw. And it's Chouameni. Beckham. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's looking at the referee, but the ref... And the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That is good alertness. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Donatoni. And the counter is on. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has not gone well.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. And this is Bale. It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Kiatisuk is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, that's clever. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham
Tries to play it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Nicely aimed pass.
Looking for options for movement.
Oh, nice touch.
Done delicately. Zanetti crosses. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cafu. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, they could break here. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played into space. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. And this is Messi. Chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
13.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 14.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Mbappe.
Beckham.
Number 8. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
Mateus.
20. Cannavaro.
Good ball, good take. Serginho pings it across. Cleared away. And a chance! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 78 minutes is
Well, was he ever going to miss
number
that?
7.
Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Taking place.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Rummenigge, Van Balten does well to get it back. And it's Nakata, looking for the run. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus.
Ratchaburi really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now he's got space here. That's a cute ball. That looks a cracking ball. Plenty to wait. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Forlan. Nice looking ball, chips it through, and this is Forlan.
They're avoiding...
And that's that. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three. A striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season when he joined, he was unplayable, and the other two up front acted similarly.
Yeah, all of that, of course, again. Messi! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is a great pick out. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Brilliantly cut out. Caceres.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. It's Bale! And what a big quick trick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hoisted in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Shot, surely! And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Maicon. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Out for a throw. And it's hoisted clear. Mateus. Really fierce, close defending.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fiore. So what can they make of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Arsenal finding their passes. Mateus. Now this could be a chance. And it's Zanetti. Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti. And this is Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Zanetti. And this is Bale. Real chance!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's Ronaldo, and the shot! Terrific save by Abbiati. Denied by an instinctive save.
Maicon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Well, he certainly...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And no, that was never going to make it. PK spots it and intercepts. Icon. Rijkaard. And this is Messi. Messi! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Fiore. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Mateus promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Showing great feet there. Mateus gets rid without sophistication. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played into space out wide. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well read, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a promising build-up. It's Bergkamp! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus, PK kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cruyff. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Cruyff. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Bale, spread it left.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Maicon. Oh, good take in a good area. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Raul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's beautifully weighted. And he's certainly onside here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Abbiati looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Terrific save by Abbiati. Oh, and that should have been two.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
4.
have their second corner now.
Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Probing pass. Maicon. I think we're just about done here. Now he's got space here. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Off the post. It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter,
he's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we're done. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Abbiati taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence on every match he plays.
Exactly that. I mean, he's the pivot, the one his team hinges around.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played into space, and this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Abbiati sends that a long way. Driving forward. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. De Bruyne. Strong running down that left flank. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Neatly clipped into space. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Busquets. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Ronaldo with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ferdinand. That's an imaginative pass. He's on it, can he get away? Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. Tries a deft little ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, given away.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's had it nicked away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's Cristiano, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Beckham, shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice-looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal. Xavi. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's De Bruyne. And it's Xavi. Xavi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Bale. Chips it through. Crosses it in. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. Bellingham. Foot in. Now it's Messi. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. Yamal. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. De Bruyne. Yamal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham. Looking understandably energised after his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Knocks it into space. Big chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a look and plays it forward. Played backwards here. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for a runner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Bale.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Massaro.
And he's got a hit. Attenzione, un cambio.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Messi. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 28.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That has been knocked clear. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Rijkaard. That's Beckham. Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not the most accurate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi. Pass somewhat off target. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Danger averted for now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 79. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lascia il campo per il numero 17.
He's had it taken off him. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he welcomes it in. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. Massaro. Looking to go deep. And he's taking no chances there. Beckham concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Tries to thread one through. And this is Beckham. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's cut it out. Desperate defending required here. And the keeper beats it away. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Son Heung-min. He's free, he has got space. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Maldini, chips it through, cross goes in there. That's really well cleared. Pass somewhat off target. That's a look and place it forward. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Now it's Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. Xavi Alonso. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He can run onto that. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Bale. He is through here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, it's hit the post. Piqué gets it clear. That's a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now, and the shot! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well,
And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Zanetti gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Piqué does really well to win the ball there. 30 minutes gone. Aims beyond the defence. It's a throw-in. Van Dalton. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted. Succumbs to the pressure. Nicely shaped ball. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Looking to play him in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. And they can counter here. He's through here. Real chance! He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Probing pass. Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Messi. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Great chance here from position A1.
Matthews. Coming on to replace
Beckham!
Borussia Dortmund, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi, and a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Ended up in no man's land. Bergkamp. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Bergkamp is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. And the finish! It's a goal! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi. And it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, and he's running through. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. And that is expertly dealt with. Threads one in. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
Shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 72
Wonderfully
minutes,
smooth, smart and
9.
slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now,
Shooting chance!
loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's on a charge. Alonso, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Fase makes the interception. Tries to play it through, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No foul, says the referee. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Big chance!
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And that is that. Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay.